guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing an updated all of my tattoos or tattoo tour for 2023. I have not done a video like this since about 2017, so there are a few new additions, pieces, things like that that you guys probably don't know. A lot of you are maybe new subscribers and have never seen any of my tattoos before, so yeah, we're gonna basically go through top of my head all the way down to the tip of my toes, and I'm gonna show you all of my tattoos. I'm hoping and praying I don't get demonetized for this video because I am wearing a crop top to be able to show you guys my tattoos, but if I do get demonetized, I just want to let you guys know that my channel is eligible for what's called super thanks. So you guys can go down and that little heart with the $sign in it, you guys can leave me a tip. So just in case YouTube doesn't approve of my crop top, I can still keep this video up and people will be able to see it. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys all of my tattoos. Now, some of these are what are considered kitchen tattoos or scratcher tattoos. Some of my tattoos were done drunk in a kitchen many years ago, but I still have them, I still love them. And then all my other ones were done professionally, obviously. Just to give you guys a little background, I am 29 years old. I started getting tattooed at the age of 18. As far as how many tattoos I have, I honestly have no idea how many I have. I have quite a few. I'm not like heavily tattooed, but I mean, I'm tattooed, I guess. But I don't know off the top of my head how many I actually have. Now we can get started. So I'm not gonna go like in order of which tattoos I got first. I'm just gonna kind of show you from the top to bottom. The first one I wanna show you guys is directly behind my ear. It's kind of hard to see a little bit because it is kind of covered with makeup. But the first one is directly behind my right ear. It's just a black tribal shark. I got this to kind of commemorate my first time ever going to Florida. I love sharks, so I wanted to get a shark tattooed behind my ear. This one I actually might change up a little bit. I might just get it fully filled in black and have it shaped more like a shark. It's not one of my favorites, that's for sure, but I mean, it's cute and I love sharks. So I do have another shark inspired tattoo as well that you guys will see. The next one is directly on the back of my neck. This is gonna be a little harder to show you, so bear with me here. There is my other tattoo. This one is directly behind my neck, and this is the YouTube symbol, and it has the number 100,000 at the bottom of it. This was my celebrating my 100,000 subscribers. I was really excited to reach that goal. That was like a huge goal of mine, so I wanted to get a 100,000 subscribers tattoo. This one I've had reworked twice. The first time it wasn't done very good. I didn't like it. So I had it redone. The 100,000 was written in my handwriting, so that's why the handwriting looks like that. I know I don't have very good handwriting, but yeah, so I got the YouTube symbol with 100,000 tattooed on the back of my neck. All right, the next tattoo I'm going to show you guys is one of my kitchen tattoos. I got this one back in like 2012, I'm pretty sure, and this is my Jeffree Star tattoo. I do have a Jeffree Star tattoo. I know people are probably going to lose their fucking minds, but I figured I would just show you. So it is on the back of this shoulder. There is my Jeffree Star tattoo. This is the Beauty Killer album art. I've also had this one reworked twice, just like boosting the colors and stuff. If you know Beauty Killer, if you know Jeffree Star, then you know exactly what this says. Some people don't know what it says and they always ask me, do I regret this tattoo? Abso-freaking-lutely not. I love Jeffree Star. I've been a fan of Jeffree Star since 2007 in the MySpace music days. Huge fan. Beauty Killer is one of my favorite songs. It's my favorite EP that he did. A lot of people are probably gonna hate it. That is my Beauty Killer tattoo. Next, let's do my arms and then we'll do my torso and rib areas. So we're gonna start with this arm. So I do have a full sleeve on my right arm right here. And if you're wondering why it is so shiny, I do put a oil on my tattoos to kind of keep them nice and bright and moisturized. It is the Sleek Ink Tattoo Oil. I absolutely love that stuff. I used to work with them and get commission with them for many, many years, but I haven't received commission from them in quite a while, but I still use their stuff because it's honestly just freaking amazing. This sleeve was completed in 2018. Just because of the price of it, I could only afford like $300 sessions at a time, so it did take me 2 years to fully finish it, but here is what my full arm sleeve looks like. Okay, so here it is from the top. And there are a bunch of tigers on my sleeve right here. So we have a total of 3 tigers. Each represents a family member. And then as you go down, as you can see, is where we have all of the roses. And I also have a quote right there. Alright, so the top of my sleeve right here, my second tattoo I ever got was actually just these leaves and this tiger right here. I got that back in, oh good lord, a really long time ago, like 2012 I think. And then I decided to add even more to create a half sleeve. And then after that I decided to add on and make a whole sleeve. So just starts with this top tiger right here. We have some flowers. The whole entire half sleeve part, so from my elbow up, all of this was reworked, okay? First time it was done, it wasn't done very well, and the colors were very kind of dull. The line work was a little shaky. So I had the whole entire top part of this redone. It is very, very scar tissued. It is keloided in some spots, meaning if you rub your finger over my arm, you can feel some raised spots. So this one has definitely seen some shit. Like, tigers are one of my favorite wild animals. I've always loved tigers. And then we just have some flowers with the leaves and the blue in the background. This one is my favorite tiger. I'm kind of sad that it's in the back, but that's one of my favorite tigers. And then going down, I just wanted to add just some flowers, really, really bright, bright flowers. So I have this kind of purple one. My absolute favorite one right here is this orangey red one down here. I have a pink one right here on my forearm, and then a little red one down here. So, and we just have a bunch of like the leaves, the flowers, and then I have a quote right here. It says, "You have all the weapons you need, now fight." This is from the movie Sucker Punch, one of my favorite quotes of all time. I absolutely love it. You guys will notice that I have several movie and music quotes tattooed on me. And then on my wrist, I have the name Jackal right here. This was after the band Jackal, and this is actually my dog's name. My dog is named after the band Jackal, and Jackal was my first dog, so I decided to get his name tattooed on my wrist, and this little name portion right here was another kitchen tattoo. I absolutely love my sleeve. There are still some empty spots, kind of like right here, that I really want to get filled in, just with like some color or something. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how my sleeve turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And then on my right hand, on the side of my hand, I have a little black cross right here. This was also another kitchen tat. I've had this one for years. I still absolutely love it. So that is just to represent my sign of faith, that this is the cross that Jesus died on, and that is what I believe. Moving on to my other arm, as you can see, it is much more naked than my right arm. So I have nothing up here yet, but on the inside here, I do have this tattoo. This tattoo, they were holding like a, you know, like a Toys for Tots, but if you bring a toy for a toddler for Christmas, you got a free tattoo. So that is what this one is. This was my Tats for Tots, and I just got the state of Michigan, which is where I'm from, and I put a heart right in my hometown. So that is my little Michigan tattoo, born and raised and still here to this day. I love Michigan. Favorite thing about it is the 4 seasons, obviously. And we are surrounded by so much fresh water, so it's just really beautiful here. So yeah, that's my Michigan tat. And then lower on my forearm right here, this was my first ever tattoo. So it does look a little bit different than when I first got it, because I actually had this tattoo reworked. First time I got this tattoo, it was actually matching with an ex-boyfriend, and I wanted to not have it matching anymore, so I did have this one reworked. But my left forearm was my first tattoo I ever got, and it's just a rose. Beautiful. I love roses, in case you can't tell. I'm obsessed with them. I know, how cliche, right? And then it kind of like pokes through the skin, and you have the bottom here. No one understands what this part is. It's a slit, like the rose is going through my skin. That's what that is. But yeah, that is my other tattoo, and this was the first tattoo I ever got, first location at least. And then on the front of my arm, right next to the rose, I have a blue jay right here. This is to represent my dad. My dad passed away from colon cancer in August of 2018, and I have a pretty crazy awesome story time with a blue jay and my dad. I did talk about it a while ago, but I don't really want to get into it right now or I'll cry, but every time I see a blue jay, it represents my dad. Right underneath that, I have one of my favorite tattoos ever. I know it's a small one, but it's literally one of my favorites. And it's just this little bat right here. I absolutely love Halloween. I love bats. This was a Friday the 13th flash sale they were having, so I got this little bat. Still to this day, this is one of my favorite tattoos that I have, is this little bat right there. That is that part of my arm there. Then on the side of my arm, so we have the blue jay and the bat right here. On the side of my arm, we have some text from my dad. This is actually in my dad's handwriting. And one of his favorite things to say was 10 years from now. And then I just added the love you, Dad, on the side here. But whenever I would be having a bad day or something would be upsetting me, my dad would always say 10 years from now, meaning in 10 years, none of this is gonna matter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got that written down in his handwriting before he passed away. So I have that right next to the blue jay. And here's my other shark tattoo that I was telling you guys about. I have just a little shark tattoo, duh. A shark tooth tattoo right here. Again, this was another little flash tattoo that I decided to get, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Again, one of my other favorite ones. Then on my hand here, I have another hand tattoo, so I have my cross, and then I also have a lightning bolt. Pretty sure this was yet another flash day. I usually get more than one tattoo on flash days, so yeah, I got the teal and black lightning bolt on my hand, and this one, I do need to get it touched up, but I did really damage this one when I got it. I was working as a barista in a coffee shop, and I actually burned, a day after I got this, I burned it really, really, really bad on a milk steamer, and it blistered, and it was really, really bad. So it took a really long time to heal, but it could definitely probably use a touch-up at this point, because it's been quite a few years. Those are my arm tattoos and such. I do eventually want to fill up this arm completely. I'm just saving this spot for something special. So we got my neck, head, back, arms done. So now we can move on to the torso, stomach, and rib areas. So this is gonna be a lot. So let me raise the tripod up so I can actually stand up and do this so I'm comfortable. And we'll show you guys what I got there, because we have quite a bit going on under there. I honestly forgot what half of them are, so we'll find out together. Starting on my stomach, I have two little stomach tattoos right here on my lower stomach. These, again, were other kitchen tattoos. I know, I told you guys I have quite a few of them. And if you guys are music fans and you recognize these are the Marilyn Manson hearts. Regardless of what's going on right now, which we know nothing, I am a huge fan of Marilyn Manson. I love his music, even still to this day. Huge Marilyn Manson fan. I got these, oh gosh, a really long time ago, and you can tell these were done by a non-professional because if you look closely, they actually look totally different. And the reason for that is because we used two different stencils for each heart, where we should have used the same stencil for each side. We didn't do that, so they do look a little bit different, but I have not had these touched up ever. What you see is what you get, basically. This one is the worst one. This one is the better one, but this one could definitely use a little bit of a touch-up. But yeah, those are the two that I have on my stomach. Over here on the side, I have a quote right here, which I don't know what the future of this one is going to look like because it is quite old. I've never had this one touched up, but this is one of my favorite quotes. It says, "Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional." I have that just tattooed on the side here. I just feel like the older it gets, it's getting a lot harder to read, and I just don't really know what to do about it now. I don't know if I'll get it covered and get the quote tattooed somewhere else. I don't know if I'll just get it touched up. I really don't know, but yeah, so that's what that quote says right there. And you're probably seeing this little guy. And then next I have this tattoo down here on my lower buttocks area. And as you can see, it is just a skeleton hand, and it's doing the horns right here, doing the rock on horns. This is a matching tattoo with my best friend. She has hers on her butt, I have mine on my butt. Moving up on my ribs right here, I have the, if you guys are music fans, you know this is actually the Avril Lavigne star. I've always been a big fan of Avril Lavigne, absolutely love Avril Lavigne. This is the one I forget about the most. I never remember that I have this one because it's just in a weird area and I never see it, but yeah, so I have that tattooed on my ribs. And on the other side, we have my really, really big rib piece right here. So this is my rib piece right here. It starts all the way down, kind of almost at my butt area, and then it comes up like this. And we have some more over here. And it's basically just, again, skulls and roses. It's the skulls with the blue roses. This one I got once and I haven't had it touched up. This part down here and this part are newer. This is a cover up. So I'm actually getting this one redone on Monday. And this one is newer. And then this has been here for like 7 years. Like I've had this portion done for a really long time. This could also use a little bit of a touch up. That's the thing with color tattoos, is I feel like they need to be touched up more often than black and gray. I really just need to have like the blue touched up, just like the whole thing kind of just like touched up a little bit, but yeah, I like it anyway. It's cool, I guess. Those are all of my rib and stomach tattoos. I think the only thing left is the legs. So let's look at my legs. So as you can see, I have another quote tattooed on the very top of my thigh. This is one of my newer ones. I think I've had it for like 1.5 years now. And this is another Marilyn Manson tattoo. The album that came out in 2020, the We Are Chaos album, this song really resonated with me and especially what was going on in the world, and I absolutely fell in love with this lyric from this song, so I definitely wanted to get it tattooed. But it says, "We are chaos, we can't be cured." I didn't want to get like the other lyrics to this song tattooed because I didn't want any cuss words on my body. That's kind of like a moral rule that I have for myself, so I just got this part of the lyric and I absolutely love it. I got this one the exact same time that I got my Blue Jay tattoo. Now I'm going to turn to the side and show you guys my portrait tattoos. I have 3 total portrait tattoos on my legs, and this one is my Marilyn Monroe portrait. So I am, again, a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, always have been ever since I was a very little girl. And I actually went and got this tattoo done on her 90th birthday. So that was really exciting. I purposely scheduled it for that day because I wanted to get this on her birthday. This one wasn't too bad to get done. Definitely the ones on my calves are the worst. Those ones definitely hurt. But this one wasn't too bad. This one took maybe about 6-7 hours to do. And we're gonna move down and I'm gonna show you my calf tattoo, and then I have 2 more on this leg, and then we'll do this leg. All right, so moving down, we have my other portrait tattoo, and as you can see, it is a portrait of the beautiful Chucky right here. I got this one maybe like 4 years ago, I think. I think I got this in 2019. I absolutely love this tattoo so much. As you can tell, I have a lot of things that I'm a fan of or that I like. So I have Marilyn Monroe, and I also am a huge horror movie fan. So I decided to get Chucky tattooed on me because he is my second favorite. You guys will see my first favorite in just a second. But yeah, there is my Chucky tattoo. Hopefully you guys can see him okay. I moved the camera a little bit so maybe you guys can see it a little bit better. So that's a better view of my Chucky tattoo right there. And then on my same leg, I just kind of turned. I have this little itty bitty skull tattoo just on my lower part of my left leg. Again, this was another flash tattoo, but I actually really like it. He's really, really cute. I just have just a cute little skull head right here. And then on my, wait, this is my right leg. On my, this little skull guy, yeah, that's my right leg. And then on my right foot, hopefully you guys can see that okay, I have a spider web with a spider on the top of my foot. Yes, I am absolutely afraid of spiders. I don't like spiders, but I thought this would make a really badass tattoo, and I actually really, really like this tattoo. I think it's super fun. I've had this one for a couple years now, and it's really cool. Moving on to my left leg now. I'm pretty sure I was calling this my left leg the whole time, but this is my left leg. So on my left thigh, on the front of it, I have this really cool skull tattoo. And I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it, but it is basically a, whoops, there's my hair. But it's basically a skull, and it has like the little bandana right here. I call this my Tupac skull. It kind of looks like Tupac. That was not intended, but it just kind of turned out that way. But we have the little bandana, and then we have the little flowers going, oh my gosh, I am shedding. And then we just have the little flowers and the leaves going around it. I did get this one in black and gray. I like this one. This one was a lot of fun. And then right below that, we have my newest tattoo, which I did recently do a video all about this tattoo, but that is my red rum tattoo. This was inspired by The Shining. I got this one, let's see, like a month ago, so this one is definitely my newest because this one is only like a month old. Like I said, I love horror movies. I love The Shining. It's one of my favorite ones, so I decided to get red rum tattooed right above my left knee. I really hope this stuff is in focus because I really can't tell right now. All right, guys, 2 tattoos left. Let's do this shit. On my left leg, we have probably my all-time favorite tattoo I have ever gotten, and that is my Michael Myers portrait tattoo. This one and my Chucky one were incredibly painful to get. Like, by the end of them, I'm pretty sure my body was like going into shock because I just couldn't stop shaking and convulsing from the pain. These were pretty freaking painful, but I absolutely love it. Chucky and Michael were done by 2 different artists. This was done by Johnny Spinoso. I don't know where he works now. And then Chucky was done by Matt Nelson at Lightning Revival. This one is probably my favorite tattoo. I get a lot of questions on this one and Chucky because people just see them and they're like, holy crap, like those are really good. I got this one, oh gosh, I think I got this one in 2014 or 2015. So I've had it for 7, 8 years now, I think, and it still looks absolutely amazing. And then my very last tattoo, this was one of my first tattoos that I got, and it's this one right here on my foot. Again, I'm a huge music person, and I got the Avenged Sevenfold Death Bat tattooed on my left foot, and if you look closely, you can see a little pink bow on the top of the skull. This one I have never had touched up. I got this one back in, I think, 2013. So it's been a really, really long time. It could probably use a touch-up, but yeah. That's my little Avenged Sevenfold bat. That is the final tattoo that I have to show for this video. Alrighty, guys, and those are all of my tattoos that I wanted to show you guys. Just do a little high kick. Well, those are all of my tattoos. I am definitely not done getting tattooed. I have a bunch of other tattoos that I want to get throughout the years, but I'm just taking my time. You know, I'm still young. I still have a lot of real estate. I don't want to fill up too quickly in my younger years because if I'm older and I want to get tattoos and I don't have any space, that's going to be a problem. But I do definitely plan on getting more tattoos. As of right now, the soonest one that I have coming up is just getting my rib piece touched up. And yeah, I don't know what my next tattoo is going to be after that. I am kind of working on something for this part right here, but I don't know yet. You guys will just kind of have to wait and see. I have a whole playlist dedicated to my tattoos and aftercare and other tattoo related videos that are really cool. So if you guys want to go and check those out, you can do that. Some of them are older, but I promise they're still informative. Let me know all of your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below in the comments. Remember to please be nice to everyone down in the comments. If you guys want to attack me, that's totally fine, but if you're going to attack each other in the comments, I'm not going to allow that. So just please be nice, show kindness, spread kindness. Let me know how many tattoos you guys have. Let me know what tattoos you guys have if you are comfortable sharing. I would absolutely love to read your guys' comments. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little tattoo tour for the year of 2023 updated. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go down and give it a huge thumbs up. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you are new to my channel and you are a tattoo lover like myself, make sure you go down and hit that red subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you join the family. But as for the rest of you, I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next videos. I love you guys. Bye.